Good morning, guys. This is the lookout from our hotel room, but look at this. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning and it is fog. It is really thick fog today. Can't even see over to the boardwalk. Kind of cool. I like strange weather, so for me this is really cool. It's not many meters, or it's a couple of meters you can see, but I hate that this, like, they're just straight ahead of here. Should see more. Cool. Good morning. Good morning, guys, and welcome to another Vlogmas day and another day at Disney. I completely forgot to start this vlog out, so we are in the line for the bus for Magic Kingdom. So we're heading off to Magic Kingdom today to ride some rides, maybe shop some stuff, we'll see. But I just want to say good morning, and I'll see you at Magic Kingdom.
Good morning, everyone! In just a few minutes, all of the lands of the Magic Kingdom will be opening. It's time to make your way to Cinderella Castle for a very special presentation.
We sure will be here and this is fun! Hi, everybody! We're so glad you can be here with us! We're so happy you could join us for this magical celebration!
After saying good morning to Mickey and Minnie, we headed off to go to the Pirates of the Caribbean, because it's one of my favorite rides. It's usually not the longest queue, but it was a good place to start. It was a walk on, it was straight on, so we just poured our coffees in ourselves and went on the ride. I really like this ride. It has a lot of detail, a lot of beautiful clothing. I don't know, it's so much details in these rides. It's so much fun to look at them, and every time we go through we see a new thing. For example, the donkey that stands in the middle here. I don't remember that donkey at all. Not at all. And then they have, like, the different characters have conversations. Sometimes they actually have real actors mixed in with these characters. Kind of cool. I think he's fun. He's drinking with his cats. He's having a conversation with the cats. And then I saw this and I just had to capture it on photo because it looks like the houses are burning. Like, making artificial flames are hard, but the combination of what's in the windows and how the lighting is on the outside really makes it look like it's burning. You know, it's fire. And one of my favorite scenes is this cute little dog that has the key to the cage and just sitting there like, hey, I have the key and there's nothing you can give me for me to give you that. He's scrubby but fun. And we saw a little squirrel on our way. We saw this little cute squirrel after the ride. I really like those little squirrels. We walked around, and then I saw over the Tom Sawyer Island you had all the fog still left, because it was foggy for a solid half an hour before after they opened. And it looks really scary, so we thought we'd go up to the little mansion. We did see another squirrel before that, but we went to the Haunted Mansion, and it's super cool with all of the little, all the details and everything. It was harder to record this time around than I think I recorded it previous year, because again, it was much darker in the ride. I do not remember it being this dark in the ride. I always thought it was a little bit lighter. It seems like all the rides has like become a little bit darker. It does give more to the atmosphere, so I don't mind. It makes it a little bit harder to record though. But here is my favorite scene in the whole ride, and that is the dancing ghosts. I have seen some explanation on how they did this. I think it's just totally cool, and I really, really like it. But yeah, it's awesome. I think they projected, yeah, like there's some kind of mirrors. So they have the dancing couples underneath you, so you don't see them like real dolls, and then they project it with a mirror, makes it look that way, or towards a glass surface or something. There's something like that. But yeah, after that we went to go on the people mover, because you have to go on the people mover, and this is where you actually can start seeing the difference in the amount of people. So when we got on the people mover, it was still quite low amount of people, but when you look over right here, you can see in the distance that the people are coming in. They're waking up. Early hours, I do recommend going for early hours if you like an empty theme park. Does means that everything isn't open yet. However, just getting into the park and being able to look at the park without the people being in the way, really, really like that. So we continued on with our little people mover. Both it's fun to look at people through it, but also it's fun to look at the different rides that we go through. For example, here is the speedway on one hand, which is very old and starting to crumble a little bit, and on the other side you have the Tron ride that is this new scary roller coaster that I will never go. But yeah, I want to say goodbye to the castle. This is my last view of the castle, so bye bye castle. And then we're transported over to that big white boat that you can see by the Haunted Mansion. We had never been on it. We thought it would be fun to see what it was all about. There's so many people that says it's just boring, but I felt some kind of calmness inside of me. It was quite just, it's a good way to end the day, even though it wasn't very late. We actually left midday, but it was really nice to just end the days going on that boat and looking around. It was a lot of trees and brushes and stuff. They did have some artificial deers in the corner. And they had some little houses, like little huts and stuff. And there was a story with all of these things. However, where we stood, we couldn't really hear it very well. The speakers weren't that good. But I thought it was kind of cool anyhow to see everything. And we also saw the train. I thought that train was kind of fun to see from this side. We don't go on roller coasters, so we haven't gone on that one. It's also kind of fun to see how they have kind of built these little huts and have these little characters that are moving, and like dog that is waving his tail and all of that, and how that is mixed in with the natural trees and faunas and everything. Can be fun to know is that this boat actually goes on rails in the bottom, so the whole waterway is just a cement pond, with a little railway in the bottom that transfers the boat around and around. They also have these little Indian huts, and you can see, if you look in between the huts, you can see the railway. I wished that was going, really loved going on the railway. Hi guys, so we're back from Disney Springs. I never told you that we were going to Disney Springs. We went to look at a store because we had something planned that we were going to buy that we found on Disney Store that we only can get in the US, and we were hoping, because it was a park collection thing, we were hoping that we could get it in somewhere in Disney. However, apparently you can't. The ordering time for it is 14 to 20 days, and it's quite expensive, so we don't want to just send it somewhere, so we ended up not buying it. But that is one of the things that we've been running around trying to find. But we also just went into almost every store that had like clothing and art, and nothing really popped. Nothing was like, oh, I want this. So we didn't purchase anything. We went to the food trucks, and we went to the Mexican food truck. Christopher had a burrito plate and I had the quesadillas. They were so good. Oh, they were so good. Best food for the trip. Definitely best food for the trip. I also want to address the elephant in the room. I have a rash all over my face. I look pretty crazy. Not so beautiful, but hey, it's life. Just use the hair also because I washed it and I put a cap on when it was wet because the hairdryer didn't work here. Also happened. Anyhow, we just got home, or yeah, home. We can say home. It's a Disney hotel. Came aboard, as they say. Say welcome aboard when you get in. Really nice, really nice. So we're just gonna spend the evening packing, watching telly and taking it easy. Also gonna edit another vlog so that I have something coming up for you at 10, because I haven't really had time to edit all of them. So I'm a little behind, but you still get one every day, so that's good. But I just wanted to check in. I'm gonna check in before I head to bed. We headed down to the marketplace here at the Yolk Club to pick up some drinks. So I have picked up one of these little mugs. They're a little bit expensive. I think it's like 18 bucks or something. However, you can drink as much soda as you want, and also this is a 50s one, so I thought, hey, that's a souvenir for me, whether or not I drink enough to cover the price of this. But we headed down to fill this up for like evening drinks, and then I picked up a 50s mousse dome tart thing. I think all the resorts have them. So it's tart with a chocolate mousse at the bottom. Then it is small little things that like little dots, which I think is just almost pure sugar. And then on top of that is a little dome with some kind of white chocolate mousse that's supposed to taste like birthday cake. I ate it. The white chocolate dome was very balanced. I did try like a cut through of it. A little too like sugary for me. But then I ate everything like bit by bit, like I always do because I'm odd. And the white chocolate dome was perfectly balanced. It wasn't too sweet, it wasn't too little sweet. It tasted really good. Really liked it. The little sugary purplish reddish things which the white dome were lying on top, it almost looked like octopus legs, if you've seen those little cuddly cute like kawaii octopus designs. That is what it looked like. Those were so sweet, I just didn't like them. And then you had the chocolate mousse, which almost like, it wasn't really sweet, it was a little bit, yeah, too little sweet to be a chocolate pudding or chocolate mousse. So yeah, I did actually, I can say I did take a cut through, but I never ate the tart bottom itself because it's wheat and I wanted to reduce the amount of gluten I'm eating because my tummy isn't happy with me. But it was okay. It was like $5 and $50 or something like that. $5.50, not $5.50, $5.50. So it was a little bit on the expensive side. However, I hadn't had any kind of sweets from the parks and anything, so I thought, hey, it's the last night here, so let's just do it. Yeah. Then the rest of the evening we've been watching the HLN channel, which are all these like murder documentary stuff. You know, me and Christopher are crazy about them, so that's a lot of fun. And then I have edited videos. Again, it's like it takes a little bit of time to edit them, but I'm getting them out there. But I'm just like, I edit the video that goes up at 10 tomorrow. I wish I had a couple more videos under my belt. However, tomorrow's gonna be a little bit longer day. We have Epcot in the morning, so we're gonna pack everything. We're gonna carry it out in the car, then we're gonna go to Epcot, and then we're gonna come back here because we have to check out at 11. Then we're gonna go to Epcot because we still have a one-day ticket and we have a pass to Epcot, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna go and like living with the land, stuff like that, and then we come back here. We take the car to our next hotel, which isn't that far from here, so it's not gonna take us all day. And then we'll see what we're gonna do. Probably find like a Target or something to be able to start buying some supplies to have at the hotel. Right now though, we're gonna head to bed. We do have a little bit of a sleep in tomorrow, which is gonna make it pretty nice. See you tomorrow, guys. Last day of Disney. I'm a little bit sad about it, but at the same time, this time around, it's been the last couple of days, it's been so much people, so it's not as fun when it's so much people. Well, going in the morning helps with that, but yeah. And then, I don't know, I think me and Chris have been discussing it all through this trip. It feels like they don't have a huge variation of products on sale. A lot of the stores have the same things over and over and over again, except for that backpack. However, I did find the backpack at Magic Kingdom, so I could have picked it up at Magic Kingdom, not having to go into Hollywood Studios. But hey, it was kind of fun going to Hollywood Studios. It's not as much stuff. That is one of the things that we really feel like we go into the stores and there's basically the same thing everywhere. And last time we were here, which is 3 years ago, in 2018, it was a lot more variation. There were more t-shirts, there were more like overall. But I also think it's like the products that are there aren't our style right now. And I think that makes a little bit of a difference. But tomorrow, as we're going to Epcot, we are going to check into the new huge shopping place they have there, to just see if there's something left that we want before we leave. That is the end today. I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like my videos, even though I feel like I'm not sharing enough videos. We'll see. I'm gonna be a little we'll see. I want to make them better, but at the same time, it's really scary vlogging in public and having your camera out everywhere. I'm learning though. I'm gonna head to bed, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. See you tomorrow. Bye.